Guten Abend, München. How are you all this evening? What a glorious Saturday night. Thank fuck for that. Thank you so much for coming to my show tonight. Are you ready to have a great time together? You've got stiff competition from last night. They were a 10 out of 10 crowd. Can you be an 11 out of 10 crowd for me? Couldn't be happier to be here with you. Thank you so much. Let's get this show started. Well, hello. Have you had a good day? Did any of you have any fun in Adele world over there? Did you have a good time? Have you been drinking? I fully condone it. I don't have a show tomorrow, so I'm going to have a drink tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. I can't wait. I'm very, very excited. It's the Olympic final closing ceremony, so I'm going to watch that. I don't know who's doing it, but I'm excited about it. I'm a very big Olympic fan. Please get a sip of my hot honey. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to cook a roast dinner. That's what I'm going to do, a British roast dinner, that is. How are you all doing at the back? Are you okay? You look splendid and you sound absolutely delightful. So listen, the drunker you get, the better I am, okay? So literally, if you need to wander off to get a drink, that is fine by me. Don't you worry about it at all. Before I came on, I look at, well, not this screen, but I have a TV in my dressing room and I look at you. I like to see people when they're coming into things. And I saw on the screen a message from a friend of a lady called Steph. There is a lady here called Steph who is cancer-free. Yeah! And her friend who is with her said, let's celebrate tonight. So I would like it if we could all celebrate with Steph tonight. Congratulations, well done, you absolute warrior, Steph. I don't know where you are, don't know what part of the arena you're in. I'm very, very happy for you. Thank you for coming to my show. Really made me smile. Just a quick note for those of you who are beyond the circle, who are in the seats on the floor. You look like the best behaved crowd that we've had so far over there. I did have to mention last night. You do. You look fabulous with your fans. Yeah, you go, girl. Just fanning herself. And I just had to make a note of it in the Saturn Times, which is the map, you know, out there. That on opening weekend, people were standing on the chairs. And I know it can be exciting and stuff like that, but it's very dangerous for you. And also, you can stand up whenever you want. I like it when you stand up, but some people don't want to stand up. So if you're standing on a seat, not only could you fall over and hurt yourself, but they really can't see anything. So carry on being the best behaved crowd we've had so far over there. Thank you so very much. Are you ready to sing your hearts out? Because, like I just said a minute ago, last night's crowd were the loudest so far of the 3 shows. And I figure with it being a Saturday night, you can be louder. I can't hear you, so far you're not doing it. Can you be louder than last night? Okay. Prove it to me then, okay? So throughout the show, occasionally you'll see me go like this with my microphone. And when I do that, it means sing. That's what it means. It means it's your turn to sing, okay, at the top of your lungs. So I feel like this is, other than the first song that we started the show with, this is a very, very good warm-up for your vocals, this song, to prove to me that you're going to be the loudest so far. This is Easy on Me. It is a hot one tonight. It is hot, hot, hot. I need to put some powder on my face. I normally get a little bit frightened about doing makeup on stage, but Simone Biles was putting her Fenty lipstick on in front of like 3 billion people, so if Biles can do it, I can do it here. Right, I want to get someone out of the crowd, is what I want to do. I have been getting kids out of the crowd, and it's not that I don't love it, I haven't actually spotted any kids yet. But you with the sunglasses on, yes you, I want you to come up stage because you are such a vibe. Come on up and they'll help you over. Come to the front, they're right here, can you see? Yes, her with the sunglasses on and the cup. There you go, can you help her over and bring her up? Literally, from hello, she's been such a vibe. So please come on up, my darling. Come on, my darling, I want to know what your name is. Okay. Oh, it's a duo, okay? Let's see, are they a couple? Are they brother and sister? Are they best friends? Who knows? Come on, yes. Okay, take that microphone so I can hear you, yes. Hello? Hello? It's your birthday. Okay, one minute, what's your name? Let's face them today. What's your name? Hello, Basani. Where are you from?
South Africa.
From South Africa! And what is your name, sir?
My name is Clement. I'm also from South Africa.
Whereabouts in South Africa are you guys from?
So currently live in Joburg, but from Celine.
Oh, I spent some time in George years and years ago, and I was like, press record. You're not even recording. Wow! So you're currently living in Johannesburg. I'm trying to face the crowd as well today. So you're currently living in Johannesburg. And then when did you guys get to Munich?
Flew in Thursday morning. I flew in on Thursday evening. It was 16 hours of a flight to get to Munich.
Wow! Who are you here with tonight? There's a group of you. Where have they gone? Where have they gone?
I'm here with 5 of my girlfriends.
5 of the girlfriends. And everyone's come from South Africa. Wow! And when are you here until? How long are you guys in Munich for?
So some of us are leaving Monday, others Tuesday.
Oh, okay, lovely.
But both of you.
What else are you going to do while you're here?
We've been to the BMW museum. That was fun.
Lovely.
Tried out a few beers.
Oh, yes, a few beers.
Yes, the food.
You know, I heard that the crepes are fantastic. Crepes are amazing, and Adele, well, that's what the locals are going to say.
Know your
Anyway.
dessert.
Well, I just have chicken, broccoli and rice before I come on stage because I can't risk getting diarrhea or something like that before the show. But listen, should we get a selfie and then we should stand up here so that let's get your friends to get a picture first. Okay, where are the friends? There they are. Okay, so there are the friends. Get a good picture of us, friends. Okay, come. Let's get your friends to get a picture and then we can get in the photo. Get in the photo. Get a photo. They're going to take one first. Your friends are going to take one. Oh, give me your phone. Okay, then now let's get a selfie. Happiest of birthdays. I only normally have one person come up, so there's only one bag of merch, but I think he should have it because it's his birthday.
Yes, nice. Happy birthday.
Okay, there's a signed programme and some t-shirts and bits and bobs from the merch in that bag. Happy birthday. I can't believe I picked you guys and you flew 16 hours. What a gift. Thank you, my darlings. There you go. Enjoy the rest
Come to South Africa again.
I will come to South Africa. I love South Africa. Give it a round of applause. 16 hours from South Africa. Thank you, girls. And thank you for being such a vibe. They were singing their hearts out to one and only. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hello over here. Do you know what I have to say, like I was saying before the sound starts booming around, like I said, I've had kids come up so far, and I have to give all 3 of them credit because last weekend they were both little German kids from Germany, and last night was a little lovely girl from Austria. And I can't speak a word of anything. I can't even really speak a word of English. My English is terrible as well. But these kids were, not only were they confident in coming up on the stage and having a conversation with me in front of this huge crowd, but speaking English to me was, I don't think many other people would be able to do that at all. So I would like to give all that credit where it is due, because it's very impressive. But anyway, hello down there. Oh, we've got chips and a burger, lovely jubbly. Girls, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, oh my God, let's go. Give it up for the girls. Amanda and Samara. Give it up for them. If you take it, we look a bit like the Spice Girls, girls. Look, not the Spice Girls. If you go out to all of us, please. Not the Spice Girls, we're a bit like Destiny Child, don't we, at the Sparkles? Okay, give up for the girls. Okay, we're going to do another song for you now. And I would describe this next song as a very mature song for your ex. You know, I'm sure every single person here, other than the kids, has an ex that you probably don't really like. You know, probably don't really have like goodwill for them and things like that. But sometimes you have to take the high road with that, okay? And that's why I wrote this song. Are you ready, girls? Let's go the other way. Just the guitar, okay? Cool. Would you be so kind as to put the torch, the lights, the flashlights on your phones up in the air, up in the sky? Because I'm going to take you to space for a minute. This is Love in the Dark. Sit down with Eric. Everybody say hello to Eric. This is my piano player, Eric. Eric, say hello to all of my new friends. They're very nice. Also, this is a nice bit because I get to sit down just for a minute. You know, cardio is not really my forte, so walking around there is exhausting but very fun because I get to see all of you. But I have been working very, very hard for about 6 months at the gym to make sure that I can get my heart rate up and sing and things like that and not like collapse and need a nap. Hang on, I've got to get something out of my granny socks. Okay, so, over there, block D7. Block D7, you're right by the arch, over there. Oh, I can hear you.
Oh my God.
Row 26.
Oh my God.
Row 26. Seat number 9. Look underneath your seat. There should be a handwritten letter from me, €50 to go get yourself a treat. It's in a plastic, it's like a Ziploc bag, you know, like in a sandwich bag. Hello, yes, block D7. If you can find the letter in the plastic, wave it so we can all see you on the screen. D7, row 26, seat 9. Can you see it? I can't see it. Who's got it? Seat 9. Look underneath your seat. Oh, they're just saying hi to us. That's it, my darling. Can you find it? It should be on the bottom of your seat. Oh. Has she found it? Yay! There she is. Wave at us, my darling. We can see you. Wave at us. Hey! Thank you so much for coming to my show. You know, we're having to get kind of clever with it as well because obviously I do this during every show and some people might see it online and then like search underneath seats that aren't theirs. So I've got to try and get a bit clever with it. I keep trying to put it back in can I put that over in your little storage area? Right, gosh, I'm very sweaty tonight. You've been amazing so far. You've been absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Your energy, the energy you bring really does decide the energy of the show, so I can't thank you enough. I love you too, my angel. Thank you so very much. Woo. You know, I'm really starting to settle into these shows. This is my 4th show. And it's quite strange. I think I spoke about this a little bit last night, but we were talking about it as a band before we came on. Usually, you know, especially because I'm a very nervous performer and I don't do big shows very often. In 2017, I did a sort of mini stadium tour. It wasn't that many shows. It was kind of enough. It was amazing. I've never been to Australia, but do we have anyone from Australia or who is Australian here tonight? Oh, quite a few of you. Good day, good day. And you know, those were the sort of biggest rooms that I'd ever done, and I always try and keep it a bit smaller and things like that, just so my nerves don't get the better of me. And then a couple of years ago, we did 2 standalone shows in London, in Hyde Park, which is like the big park, you know, in the centre of London, and of central London rather. And when you do something like that and you don't do it very often, it's, you know, it's not part of a tour and things like that. So it's quite hard to kind of be in the moment and remember it. And we were talking about it before we came on, is the fact that we get to kind of do so many of these here, because usually we do something like this and then it's over, you know, and it's kind of our version of events sort of thing of what happened. And tonight I feel very present. Last night I felt very, very present, and I feel like going forward with the 6 other shows, I'm gonna learn and train myself by doing quite a few of them to really, really be in the moment, remember everything, take my time. I think I used to get so nervous. I was still shitting myself for like the first 3 or 4 songs, don't get me wrong, but I think nerves are good. But I think I used to always think of the worst case scenario in front of such a large audience, because I don't get nervous in front of a small audience anymore. So isn't it kind of the same thing? I feel like, you know, when you're in a position where you can do shows that people want to come and see you, everyone wants you to do great anyway. They want to have a great time and they want you to be great. And I'm trying to lean into that 15, 16 years into my fucking career. I'm trying to lean into that. Just the general, genuine goodwill of people is just so magnificent and actually does outweigh all the other stuff, and I'm realising that maybe that's just as you get older you realise things like that, I don't know, but I'm very grateful that you're here and I'm very grateful for you. I'm going to do a couple of golden oldies for you. The next 2 songs are from my first album, and I know I mentioned her earlier in the show, but I would like to dedicate this next song to Steph, who we were all here to celebrate tonight. Remember when I told you? Yes! So this is for you, my darling girl. This is Make You Feel My Love. I saw the first block over there. You were during the Mexican wave during that song. Well, it certainly looked like it. I could be wrong, but the lights weren't doing very much. It looked like you were all doing the Mexican wave. Now they've got all quiet and they're not doing anything. Maybe I imagined it. Okay, so I have to ask you, and what's going on? Why are they cheering? I get so confused because it comes from all different directions. I don't know where it is. Where's it coming from? What are they doing? Is somebody getting out for me? I thought you were trying to tell me something, sorry. I have to ask you, because it's all that me and my friends have been talking about last night after the show and today. And I'm not saying anything. I think it's the best thing that's happened in the Olympics the entire time. Did anyone see the breakdancing lady yesterday from the Olympics? Now, I didn't even know that breakdancing was even an Olympic sport these days. I think that's fucking fantastic. I really, really do. I knew that skateboarding had become an Olympic one. Have you seen it, Eric? Have you seen it, guys? See, you have, of course, Van hasn't seen it. Aaron, my percussionist, is pissing himself laughing, just thinking about it. I can't work out if it was a joke, but either way, it has made me very, very happy, and me and my friends have been shitting ourselves laughing for nearly 24 hours. But I just wanted to know if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, please leave the show and Google it, because it is lols. It is so fucking funny. Anyway, it's brilliant. It's my favourite thing that's happened in the Olympics this whole time. I'm going to do my first ever official single, my first ever hit for you all, which I will always say this at every single show that I do out of this little run here. Germany were really the first to really show this song some love. It stuck around for quite a long time in Germany, way back when I was like 19, 20 years old. And again, I can't thank you enough for that. And there's a nice little surprise at the end of it for you. This is Chasing Pavements. Remember to look out for my... So there's a bit of a tradition at my shows these days. It started in 2017. When I was on that Australia tour, like I was telling you about earlier, those big rooms, they tend to be sporting rooms, right? So it's often football stadium, cricket. We're doing cricket in Australia, that was what we were doing. And often, there's just big sport rooms there. So I was like, well, why don't I just be my own mascot and shoot things, shoot t-shirts, not things. And it just sort of stuck. And I've even been doing it in Vegas, which is obviously a lot smaller room, but it's very, very fun. But this is obviously a very, very big room, so the T-shirt guns weren't going to be quite up to scratch. So I had the sort of, you know, everyone that does all the special effects, which I haven't started yet, you'll see them soon, they're starting very, very soon. I had them build me a big sort of, I don't know, like one of the ones they, you know, they shoot out helicopters and things like that. It's quite a way away, it's over here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, cutie. I'm glad you're smiling now. You'll get teary early, won't you? Right, there it is, I can see it. Can we have the lights on? Because I feel like I'm just sort of walking the streets alone. There you all are. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So, I nearly broke my microphone last night doing this, but then I was informed that there's a mic stand on it. Okay, so inside of my T-shirt weapon is what I will call it. They're all T-shirts, of this show, and they're all signed, every single one of them, okay? It's very loud, so don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed, it's very, very noisy, okay? It's just me and my silly prop, okay? 1 second. Okay, here we go. These are good ones. Oh, we're all gone there, we're all gone there. Thank you, my love. Oh, thank you very much. I really wish I could join in your fun. I wish this was actually beer. Wouldn't that be amazing? I've always wanted to go to Oktoberfest. I haven't been. But I felt like this was a bit like it. So every time, especially when she gives it to me there, I think it's got a nice cold beer in it. But no, it's hot honey. Have you not been drinking enough water as well? I know I can. Happy birthday. I know I condone you lot getting drunk and stuff, but make sure you drink water too. My photograph that I sent, you know, my selfie that I put on the screen, I told you to hydrate while you dehydrate. A lovely young man told me that in New York once, when I used to drink very, very heavily. I used to drink all the time. I mean, I was like 21, what's wrong with that really, eh? Every time I'd order a drink, you gotta hydrate while you dehydrate, so he would like make me do a cup of water in between every drink that I had. Okay, are you ready over here, George? Remember, it's very loud, don't be alarmed. Ta-da! Oh, we've got one on the back row there, very, very nice. I think we're all out of that one, okay. We've got one more over here. I'll get another shot of that for me. Oh, Brazil, hello. I saw a Brazilian girl in there somewhere. She was jumping up and down. She was going crazy. I loved her. She had the flag and all. Hello. Hello. You know, after the show, in Adele world out there is a late night karaoke. Karaoke is one of my favourite things to do. And like I said, I've been doing shows in Vegas for like 2 years now, so I haven't really been able to do karaoke because I can never like go easy in karaoke, you know. I'll always be like, no, I'm not doing it tonight, I'm not doing it. And then the next thing you know, I think I'm Celine Dion. And I start to sing that song, and I sing beyond my means. And I can't possibly risk it, so I don't have a voice for Vegas, but I did say it last night. On the last night, I'm going to dress up as somebody else, and I'm going to go and take to that karaoke stage. And I'm going to be a singer, not Adele, someone else. Right, hang on. This mic stand doesn't work, just so. Okay, so down there it goes. Okay, are you ready over here? Hey, lovely job. Oh, was it one more there? No, that was all of them. Probably knocked my boobs out of place now. It takes me hours to get them like that. Right. Anyway, please do the karaoke because I have people everywhere here and they video things for me. And I love seeing them. They send them to me and I really, really like it. It's very, very fun. Okay. Oh. That's John. If only what's that song? I can't see that one, it's too far away. Right. We'll get one more sip of my hot honey. Oh, they're taking it away from me already. Okay, don't
We
mind.
love you!
Are you ready for me to be a diva and be dramatic?
Yes!
Are you ready? Here it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for my incredible band.
Yes!
Have you had a good time tonight? I've had a wonderful time tonight. I really, really have. And I can't believe that this kind of thing gets to be a part of my life. It's absolutely crazy and insane. I know I'm a bit of a hermit crab. I know that. I know I don't do things very often, but it's the only way I can cope. So it is what it is, you know. And but when I get to do things like this, it really does blow my mind. And maybe sometimes it's a good thing, but I don't do it very often because maybe I'll get used to it and that'll be wild. It is the absolute joy of my life to get to write songs and be a singer. In general, the fact that I can do that, let alone that somehow I got away with it being my fucking job, is absolutely crazy. And I can't thank you enough for letting me be the absolute empath that I am. I am the most sensitive person that I know. And I don't know what my life would be like if I didn't get to channel it and put it into these things. And I'm sure I still would, you know. I always say that if I wasn't a singer, I'd be an English teacher for like 12, 13-year-olds. That was always actually my biggest dream, was to be a teacher, because I had a teacher that was absolutely amazing and she changed my life. But sometimes I feel like I'm still doing a bit of English because, you know, I write lyrics and things like that. I also wanted to be a heart surgeon when my grandfather died when I was 10, and my mum says that I also am a bit of a heart surgeon because sometimes I can fix people's broken hearts for them. So maybe I am living all my childhood dreams. This was just always something that it never happened, so this is why this wasn't my dream. But this is a dream, this is a dream. So thank you so much for coming and being so loving and so kind and so joyful and so warm. Very loud, hold on. Because it really is amazing and I will remember it forever. I'm going to sing a song for you now. We're coming towards the end of the show. There's still 2 songs left. I don't like encores because it's like you leave and you just pretend to leave. So I don't pretend to leave, I just leave. But I'm going to do two of my favourite and probably most beloved songs. And this one really now is, you've been warming up for the whole show. I've heard you, you've been loud, you've been singing along whenever I go, like that. But now is the time to really shine, okay? This is what all of that work's been for. And this song is a really, really sad song, but I am more thrilled to sing it from a happy place nowadays than how I used to sing it. I used to be devastated, and it used to make me revisit such a sad and cruel part of my life. And now I don't give a flying fuck, so I really enjoy singing like that. And if this song ever got you through anything in the past that you're no longer in, it's okay to revisit it as well. It's okay to do those things. What did you say, my love? Oh yes, it's not time for that song. You're very, very right. I just gave a huge speech and it's not that song. I'll give you that speech again in a minute. This one though, this one is about, it kind of ties into it a little bit, I suppose, because I wrote this, that's so embarrassing, can you believe it? And blah, 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 and it's not that song. It's my band leader saying, Adele, it's when we were young, not that song that you're talking about. But this one, I wrote on my 3rd album, which was after I wrote the song that I just introduced that isn't happening. And I'd had a child, he's here, I love you, Peanut. And everything had changed. Everything in my life had changed so drastically, mainly because you came, Peanut, but also because, you know, when I was writing my 2nd album, I had no idea what was going to fucking happen. And the perspective that becoming a mum, I was a young mum, you know, it's a long time to be a mummy, having a child that young, but wouldn't want to do anything else. And it really put everything into perspective for me. And I wrote this after going to a house that was slowly kind of falling apart. People had slowly started passing and moving on, you know, to the other life. And you could feel the energy inside of this house, that there used to be wild parties there, and not as in naughty parties, just like soirees, and probably people like sitting at a piano and like singing crazy old jazz songs and things like that. And I could feel the energy in that house, and it reminded me of my early 20s, when I mentioned earlier I was just wandering around London like a loose fucking cannon. So this is when we were young, and then I will sing the other song that I just heavily introduced. Love you, Peanut.